At this time, we'd like to call up probably one of the funniest guys we know and one of the nicest girls we know.
Please welcome up Rhys Sutter and Samantha.
Cool. Wowzer cats, Rhys. You look like a man tonight.
Thanks, Sam. You look fine too. Did you get a shower or something?
Yeah. Now let's get this toast poppin'.
I can already see this is gonna be great. By the way, seniors, thanks for voting for Sam and I to deliver that toast to you guys. As you can see, I'm real comfortable up here with this lady.
Good evening, everyone. Family, friends, teachers, and most importantly, seniors. It actually is an honor for both of us to be up here in front of you tonight, giving the toast to the people that we have grown up with for the past 4 years, including acquaintances, friends, and people who we can call family.
Walking into Millar High School 4 years ago, 4 years ago, we found ourselves looking up at the people who we'd one day aspire to be like. We wish to be wiser, stronger, taller, more mature, and more confident.
Then we soon realized not all of these things develop in 4 years.
Well, not for all of us.
Some of us still struggle with things such as growing taller. Some of us don't.
Walking into Millar in grade 9, we knew we were going to be the best thing that ever happened to this school. But we soon realized we were just the targets for the older grades when they needed a good laugh or a prank to... As we found our groove in middle school, we quickly made some discoveries. The girls clung together and found they could make innocent guys like Alex, Terry, and I go head over heels for them.
While the boys discovered Axe body spray, the glorious way to bathe in after gym class as an alternative to showering caused a tremendous plague of asthma attacks throughout the school. You know who you are, and thanks to you, I have to carry a puffer around at all times.
As time wore on, the males began to sprout, grow tall, and gain confidence, finding their role in the school which we learned to be accustomed to. Some of the guys even started growing mustaches, which I can only dream of growing. That just gave people like Derek Johnson and Paul Vogelsang the upper hand when competing against fellow classmates in gym class. Not because they have superior physical ability, but rather the sheer fear of going up against someone who could pass as a father was enough to make us normal people tremble.
Grade 9 was a year full of different experiences and emotions. So we wrote a poem to show you exactly how we felt these past years.
We cannot stress enough that she wrote the poem.
Miss Martin said she liked it.
Yeah, she would. Okay, well here it goes. Walking into Millar, just a small grade 9, I saw a bunch of kids looking pretty fine.
Struggling with my walk as students rushed by, the new sights and sounds made me feel pretty shy.
Then a teacher told me it wouldn't be that bad. 4 years will go by fast, and you'll feel pretty sad.
From C block to concourse, I found my way around, and soon enough, we were grade 10 down.
The middle years brought us into a new light, challenging classes that didn't make us feel too great.
Trying to remember the difference between adjectives and nouns, we got through it all. Now look at us in these beautiful gowns.
The friendships created is what got us through, so I just wanted to take time and thank all of you. As we leave this school, learning to fly solo, we have to take care of ourselves, because we all know YOLO. For those of you who don't know what the term YOLO is, it was developed by a rapper named Drake, meaning you only live once.
It's a popular term amongst teens, and grade 12s at Millar probably hear the term at least 5 times a day. Unless you hang around Swagmeister Derek Copley, then you probably hear it around 20 times.
Besides the slang we picked up from one another, we've learned many things at Millar. We help one another cram for exams or tutor each other over the 10-minute break while crowning down one of Millar's finest hot dogs. We learned the laws of sine, cos, and tan, the square root of 657, where hell it is on a map, different types of plants. Because we all know, one day we're all going to need to know these things.
I remember in Math 10, students asking Mr. Garassa when we will ever need to know this math stuff, and he responded,
If you're driving down a road and a giant billboard has a math question saying, what does this equal? Then you'll know.
From then on, we kept our mouths shut.
As we flip through cue cards and rustle papers around, someone is always there to say,
It'll be all right. It's only Hamilton's exam.
Beyond the maths, sciences, and literature, the things we learned in class are not the only things we learn.
We've also learned about friendships and making connections with others.
You can probably tell this outgoing, energetic girl had many friends.
Through extracurricular activities and involvement with the school, we have learned how to be a true marauder, taking one another for football games, dressing out for formal days, and finding what we want to do to earn candy on activity days. We slowly build a community for ourselves.
We laughed and cheered in our successes and achievements, and we have supported each other through the defeats and downfalls. We are there for one another on the fields, stages, and courts, the sidelines, stands, and audiences. We help one another stand tall and work together for victories.
The seniors at Millar have been in a growing community for 4 years now. Through lunchtime activities, extracurriculars, and school formals, we have grown together. I think we can all see that although we may not know one another, we all have to admit we loved when the formal dances ended in a big group hug with the grade 12s as we all sang Lean On Me.
We are told many things growing up. What to do, how to behave, and high school is the time where we are finally allowed to experiment with freedom and make our own decisions. By choosing who we make relationships with and who we spend time with in high school allows us to experience things, which will prepare us for what is to come in the future as we part ways.
This may well be one of the final times we are together in a room with one another. The memories we have created will last a lifetime. After this year, some of us may not see each other again, but this 4-year journey has been a pleasure to share.
These years have been incredible, and the friends and memories created will be everlasting.
Now, I take after my mother, a bit of an emotional wreck when it comes to big moments like this. But when I think about these past years, the only reason I'm not up here with a box of Kleenex is the fact that I'm just really happy. I'm so thankful and feel so privileged to have such a memorable high school experience.
Everyone says these are the best 4 years of their life, and they are incredible, but man, I sure hope these aren't the best 4 years of my life, or I will have lived a sad life. Cat tests and finals are all I have to look forward to, then there's something terribly wrong.
And those darn multiple choice exams with 4 correct answers, but you're challenged to pick the one that best fits.
Well, we are here to tell you, leave here today and keep creating memories and unforgettable moments. Continue setting and achieving goals because that's what life is about.
The best years of your life are still to come. Finding goals and searching for answers will create enriching and beautiful moments. Set goals and reach them as quickly as you can. Then set more and achieve those ones too. So when we meet down the road again, we can share the amazing stories of our lives, this being one of them.
You cannot try to connect everything before it happens. You can't see a complete puzzle before it is complete. So you need to trust in yourself as you complete each part of your life and keep faith in yourself that things will slowly come together. I'm proud to say we've completed yet another chapter of our lives, and I cannot wait to say I went to school with a successful doctor,
Or a painter,
an engineer,
a poet,
a rocket scientist,
an actor.
or Christopher Bessemer, the inventor of time travel. Regardless of what you become, whether it's in the sciences, business, teaching, trades, or arts, you will find success if you want.
I would like to thank all of you for the opportunity to allow me to spend the last 4 years with you. To those of you who have interests and hobbies like mine, I thank you for opening yourself up to me and sharing such passions. And to those of you who are unlike me, I thank you for teaching me new things and allowing me to understand and learn things I do not know.
The last 4 years have gone by so fast, and I'm incredibly grateful to be standing here in front of you. Thank you, seniors, for allowing me to learn, teach, grow, and experience Millar High School with you.
Now, if you could please raise your glasses.
To the senior class of
If I had never met you in high school, I wouldn't have the ability to go on Facebook anymore because of your damn witty comments everywhere.